Okay. I believe we are live. Wait a second or two for people to join. If you're in the chat, let me know how the volume is as always. Hey, your mom. Yeah. Appreciate you joining. Volume's good. Hi, Omer. Thanks for joining. Okay, so we'll just dive right in. And we will... Today we're doing more deathmatch. And by the way, sounds good. Thanks, Rebecca. For anyone who's watching, yesterday I was told that there was the Assassin's Cup. It turned out that it's not the final, it's the semifinal, but we've got 7 games. We're not going to get to it today, but I'm going to do a special live stream at the end of the week. But apparently the final is supposed to be really good. I don't know if they played it yet or not, but there's going to be a lot of very fun games. Hi, Raphael. Everything's good? Okay, so let's just get we'll hop right in. Let's take a look at the teams. Green, blue. We'll call these guys Team West. Team East. Okay, so we're going to do some 2v2s and 1v and 3v3s today. And again, like yesterday, we're doing deathmatch. So let's take a look at who's playing. Goku as the Hindustanis. We'll see how they do now that they're in deathmatch and not Black Forest. GTR is Sicilians. Shing as the Burgundians. Facing against them, we've got Daywalker as the Red Huns. Poca Chota as the Vikings. And LSD. And then LSD spelled backwards as the Teutons. We'll see. I want to see. I'm interested in how the Hindustanis can handle the Teutons. I mean, if our Teuton goes knights, paladins, which looks like he might be building a few stables to do. Hi, good times. Thank you all for joining. If you're not familiar with deathmatch, you start the game basically post-Imperial Age. Oh, man. Oh, man. I wonder what our Viking wants to build here. Okay. I mean, he knows Red's on his team, right? Who's he gonna swarm here? He's gonna try to swarm the Burgundian with elite berserkers. I mean, ballsy move. Ballsy move. And let's see how it works out for him, Colin. In any event, if you're not familiar with deathmatch, everyone starts the game with 10,000 gold, 20,000 wood and food, and then 5,000 stone post-imperial. All of your techs are researched. So there's a big explosion of activity very, very early on in the game as everyone just, as you can see, just building armies. But then the longevity comes in where, as you can see, players start building trade. They start building town centers. If their initial push doesn't work, then you have to very much rely on your economy. So that is deathmatch for now. Our Hindustani pushing in with not a lot of units. I'm surprised not more hand cannoneers. How many? Okay, 17 going up to 60 is a pretty good amount. And our Viking flooding both his teammates' bases. As is purple. One of the cool things, if you're not familiar with deathmatch, you don't watch it a lot, is you do get to see a lot of the unique units. Whereas, you know, not every game with the Burgundians do you see the Custelier or Custelier. Not every game with the Hindustanis for sure do you get to see the Imperial Camel Rider. That is a very rare unit to see on a 1v1 random game. So that's one of the reasons I like deathmatch is just it's just, you know, when are you ever going to see Teutonic Knights taking on Imperial camels backed by these Chattagny +2 ranged hand cannoneers? Okay, let's see. And then when the hell are you going to see this kind of huge battle? Army supplies already close to 300 for both teams. A lot of it's in halberdiers, but look at this sea of Custeliers in blue here. Okay, green engaging into a castle. Probably microing these Imperial camels over here. Should get the Trebs. Let's go back to the 2v1. Where's our Viking, by the way? He's not really building much. 10 Trebs. Going up to 12. Oh man, our Hun is just swarming this, but Custeliers, but remember when they charge up, I think it's 40 attack. That's pretty bonkers. But I don't know if they can withstand alone against these Hunnic Paladins after that initial charge attack has expended itself. For now, Purple doing a pretty good job supporting. I mean, he's got elite sergeants here. Got a bunch of sergeants in the middle of the map building Donjon. Look at the pierce armor. Look at the melee armor on these guys. Fusilier count is at what? 33. I'm very excited, by the way. I up until yesterday, I didn't know that there was the Assassin's Cup. I'd never heard of it. I'm now very excited that there's still a deathmatch scene at Age of Empires. 3 random Ghulams with their big pokey sticks. Remember, these guys can hit multiple targets at once, although not. One thing they can't do is take a siege onager shot to the face. Okay, a contingent, a small reinforcing Imperial Camel Force 18 would do well to engage with it. This basically counters everything that Daywalker is throwing at him here, right? Cav Archers, Paladins. Oh my goodness. This is a lot of freaking Trebs. 10 Viking Trebs, 5 Hunnic Trebs. Yellow and green continuous stalemate here. Now green moving more units. So we basically got a 3-on-2 over here on this side of the map. I guess that's pretty good for LSD. Can use the opportunity to move in, but oh. Careful, careful, careful of those siege onagers. Let's see who has any resources left. Big surprise, the 2 players in the center supporting position. Okay, trade trying to get up here. Berserkers wiping out GTR's attack force. So Team East already has trade. Team West looks like they're finally starting to at the 11-minute mark of the game. And yeah, green now pinging here. He wants help. Oh, these Teutonic Knights are going to shred these camels. I don't even know why he's engaging with the Paladins, to be honest. Just send out those Teutonic Knights. Blue pinging here, green pinging up there, blue pinging down there. Purple trying to understand what the hell his teammates want out of him. By the way, our Viking lost 9 Trebs. And his last Treb has 10 HP on it. We'll see what this Mangonel goes after. Goes after a patch of dirt and dies. Yikes. Blue pinging over here. Yeah, they need to get their trade up. Team East already has a good amount of trade, but we got these Hindustani Imperial Camels. Remember, they outrun the trade carts, plus the Hindustanis with a massive advantage of being able to build Caravanserai. If I'm not mistaken, increases the speed and heals the trade carts. So the absolute perfect counter raiding structure. That being said, they don't have any trade just yet. Finally sending 5 villagers to build a market. Oh, exposed Trebs. Oh, these camels are so freaking good. Look at their attack bonus, by the way. 18 against cavalry. I didn't realize it came with a special attack bonus specifically against Mamelukes. Remember, Mamelukes don't really do additional bonus damage to camels, I don't think, right? But only to cavalry. They wipe everything out. Green here with the boss move. Let's pivot back east and see what the hell is going on here. Army supplies have now leveled off. 270 has become 130. 250 has become 90. Villager count basically identical. Trade up and running now for both teams. Green, where are your Caravanserai? I would like one game where I can point it out. And purple, interesting. You don't really see this very often in the games that we've cast at. I mean, I love it. I absolutely love it. But you don't see it very frequently. A wall off at the 16, 17 minute mark of the game. Absolutely brilliant move there out of GTR, I think. Although can't keep wasting these Arbalests. Not too sure why our Sicilian is going Arbalest, to be honest. You have Cavaliers with Hauberk. Means you can absolutely wreck these Cav Archers. Oh, what the hell happened here? Oh, we missed the what looks like a big juicy shot. How many kills? 20 kills. No friendly fire. That is impressive. When you can end the game with siege onagers that have 0 friendly kills, that, my friends, is a good day, like Ice Cube had. Okay, blue under siege. How many castles here, by the way, for our Burgundian? 6 castles. 2 defensive castles in the center, a bit close. Maybe a yellow could have put it further away, but we'll be able to stop all attempts. Fusiliers have one job here: get rid of the Trebs and run away. Perfect. The quintessential hit and run unit. Look at this, 40 attack. That's just absolutely ludicrous. Hindustani is falling apart here a little bit. Again, no caravanserai. Now Imperial camels are here. Will they be able to turn the tide? Bumper cars moving forward here by our Sicilian. Again, absolutely surprised he's not going Cavaliers. Instead, he's got 45 elite sergeants somewhere on the map. Okay, there they are. I mean, they have good armor, 7-8. Hi, Didera. Oh, terrible attack grounds here, though, out of our Sicilian. Not really getting anything. Oh, they're hunting those Trebs down. Fusiliers swarming everything. Teutonic Knights moving forward. What does Green have left? Green has 43 hand cannoneers. Should be pretty damn good against these Teutonic Knights, but not if he keeps taking onager shots to the face. Man, is it hard to break through a line of Teutonic Knights? It is incredibly hard. 17 range Treb over there, 16 range Treb over here. Oh god, he's gunning down his teammates' units. Donjon's appearing. I love this. A combination of static offense. Oh, look at Red, though, trying to sneak a castle by into the side of the map. So no team... Guys, when have you ever seen this? This is why I love Deathmatch. Elite Berserkers chasing Fusiliers, being chased by fully upgraded Paladins. Throw in one more unique unit, and you have yourself a real brawl here. These Gulams came into the wrong neighborhood. Takes down literally 8 HP before he dies. Everything is missing until the unit stops. A random green Treb pretending to be one of us. I mean, I guess that's one good way of getting vision. Their line of sight is absolutely crazy. Now there's a push here to the center, but again, Green with a few hand cannoneers is managing to do pretty damn well. Now he's pinging here. Oh, telling Purple, pinging his teammates saying, wake up. You've got a whole bunch of villagers not doing nothing. Yikes. Looks like there's some kind of a force here by Teal as well. Yeah, Fusiliers are pretty damn tanky, actually. 5 melee, 6 pierce. Not the best, but they're pretty tanky with 145 HP. Green needs to wake up. Army supplies, very, very similar. Civilian population, very, very similar. Both about 10% off from one another. Yellow trying to make an incursion here, but making an incursion with Teutonic Knights is like, what? Being overrun by something very, very slow is what exactly. Oh, look at him. Look at him peacocking here, Goku. He has so much APM to spare, he can afford to showboat a little bit. How many kills? There must be an insane level of kills. 75 a second ago on these. Oh, they're going to take a big shot. Our Hun is overstayed his welcome. Now the side castle that Red was trying to put up also is going to go down. One Custelier chasing a bunch of berserkers. They're going to die. Neither team really pressing into the other. Hi, Kotal Khan. Hi, Kang. If you're joining us now, this big mess that you're watching is a deathmatch game. Tonight is deathmatch night. If you're not familiar with what that is, everyone starts the game in Imperial Age with all of their technologies researched. Hi, Dave. Okay, we got a few familiar faces in here. Everyone has all their technologies researched. Starts after Imperial Age with 55,000 resources. And those, believe me, that sounds like a lot. That disappears in minutes. So that's why you're seeing Imperial camels chasing Teutonic siege onagers being defended by elite Teutonic Knights. Custeliers trying to raid to the east. Vikings taking on hand cannoneers. The absolute bedlam. Atlas, we're missing Brian also. No, there's Brian. Yeah. A lot of trebs here for yellow, not really making use of them. You've got some decent targets here. Let's take a look at how the trade looks for the players. Pretty juicy for the north, but oh man, look at the south. Again though, where's the caravanserai? Don't you want your money faster? Don't you want your trade carts secure from enemy attack? Hi, Brian. Kotal, no, I went into my bathroom and I said hoang, 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 and then nothing happened. Unfortunately, the paranormal has seemed to have passed me by. I think the last person we're missing now is just Damon. And Damon, if you're watching this after the fact, I hope you you managed. You're not in the library with the sound off, because we're in for a bunch of really good battles here. Okay, I'm really surprised. Team East. I mean, the villager count for West was so much higher here. How are Green's resources? Green is broke. Blue is broke. Purple has purple and blue have a bit of gold, but they're basically broke. And yeah, Team East just overrunning. What's their army composition? 29 hand cannons. Blue has no army, and the majority of Purple's army is halberdiers. So yeah, not surprised that we saw a GG. So by the way, guys, if you're joining now and you didn't see my very quick briefer, these 7 games here at the top by Ganji, frickin' Andy, Solara, and Kellar are from the Assassin's Cup. And I'm saving them for later this week. We're going to do a special live stream of these 7 games. It was the semifinals. Unfortunately, the other semifinals was, excuse me, played in on March 11th. And so the version of the game is no longer supported by Capture Age. So I can't stream it. But these ones will stream by the end of the week. Hopefully, there's no patch update or anything like that tomorrow or tonight. But A lot of the same names here. These 4 games also from the Assassin's Cup. We watched the first 3 last night. Let's just dive straight into it and see these 4 players try to basically kill each other. We'll call these guys Team South. Let's see what we're... Oh, sorry, I don't know. I clicked the half speed. What we are working with, the Huns again. The Huns and Teutons could be very problematic, although Burmese not bad. Ethiopian's not bad either. One sec, I'm catching up on the... Beery is #1 controller? Really? Yeah, I'm not surprised it's difficult to play. I mean, again, I grew up playing video games too, and I can't even begin to imagine how to play Age of Empires with a Xbox controller or even a PlayStation controller. I don't understand it. When you watch players like the Viper and you see how they micro and how focused they are on the keyboard, their hands are flashing this way, that way. I don't understand how a player on one device can keep up with that. Sorry, Kotal, I have no clue. The only thing I recognize in that message is DS Beery. Do I have a Beery game? I thought I had a Beery game. In any event, one cool feature about the Burmese, look at their attack upgrades. They get +3 in Imperial on all of their infantry. They're battle elephants with extra armor. First of all, they come with extra armor. Then you can upgrade them to have even more armor. Burmese definitely one of the cool civs. Let's see our Ethiopian. What are you building? Oh, he's going cavalry. Oh, I don't know about that. Who's your mom? Who's Dave? Is that the new caster that shifted to Age of Empires recently? I haven't seen any I don't know how to pronounce his name. Likes games. You know, I'm glad to see somebody playing the Burmese properly, and in deathmatch, when you have all these resources, properly means building the strongest possible unit you can, which is why I'm very confused why our Ethiopian is going camels. I mean, you know you're opposite the Huns. You know that you have the fastest firing foot archers in the game. You know you have siege with torsion engines. And instead you're going heavy camels that are missing the last defensive upgrade. And only have 120 HP because you don't get bloodlines. And you're running into a bunch of halberdiers. Oh no. Yeah, that's what I was asking, if it was the same Dave. Oh, Red sneaking by here with a little slither of paladins. Oh man, these halberdiers are gonna have a tough time here, taking on these elephants with all that extra armor. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't know. I guess, you know, you can get used to anything, right? You can use a controller, you can use your feet. You can literally, people can get used to anything. It's just, I guess, a matter of muscle memory. For me, though, after I'm 40 years old, so if it's not on a keyboard and I can't use my left hand, you know, the QWERTY, QWERTY, and my right hand to use the mouse, I just absolutely don't think I can handle it. Even though I'm not bad with a PlayStation controller, which is basically the same thing as an Xbox controller. It's just that I with the controller, I'm used to playing first-person shooters or RPG games like God of War and Uncharted. I'm not really used to playing strategy games where, I mean, I've seen it, with that little circle in the center of the screen. I think I myself would never be able to get used to it. Tell me what you guys think, by the way. Is the Ethiopian building the right composition here? Do you like these camels? I don't know about that. I mean, in this case, this might be the first time where I say don't build Shotel warriors. But again, you've got the fastest firing archers in the game, and he doesn't have a single archery range. Tell me what you think. I think he's not building the proper army composition, Zayu. Your fighter stick? Oh, God. What's left? I've heard of Left 4 Dead. Remind me, is that a first-person shooter like Resident Evil? It's definitely a zombie movie, right? A zombie game, right? Well, these guys are making it very easy for us to watch this game by engaging basically into one location. This is not fun to watch, although we have a bit of a run by here to the trade carts. Yeah, you know, eventually one day in like 100 years, when we're all long and buried, someone's gonna come up with a way of controlling Age of Empires with your mind. And then, you know, the Elon Musk robot that is gonna survive all of us is gonna create a console for your brain. And then you'll be able to micro instantaneously. Zayu's out of gold, huh? Does he have any trade cards? No, he's not. He doesn't have any trade cards. It looks like he's got only 1,000 gold. Frost9 is even broker. Red and blue, though. It's a zombie very... Yeah, I absolutely love first-person shooters. Especially the Resident Evil series. I'm starting to get worried here for our Ethiopian, though. 44 halberdiers. He's facing up against 64 heavy cavalry archers and paladins with a bunch of Ethiopian halberdiers that don't have any kind of bonuses or features or anything on them. But blue pivoting this way now. I guess our Ethiopian has a bit of a break because Frost9's about to get 2v1'd here. Oh, we'll lose his bombards. Dave, I've never heard of those games. Oh yeah, Brian, who wouldn't? We'd be like those heads floating in a vat of pickle juice on Futurama. We would all live forever as big heads. I just don't know about this. 82 halberdiers. Okay, it seems like Blue lost a bunch of his army, though. About 30 of these heavy cav archers. And take a look at their HP. They're down about a third of their HP. Uh-oh, I don't know what Blue's doing here. Forgetting to micro? Oh, he's forgetting to micro, and Frost9 walls him in. Oh my god, I'm glad we caught this on camera. Oh my god, how many paladins? Basically all of his paladins are going to die. What a move here by Frost9, realizing that his opponent is AFK or just not paying attention, and immediately just walls him in. Beautiful move. No, I haven't seen the first-person shooter version of this game. There you go. Snipe these halberdiers all the live long day. Looks like Team South has their trade up. Looks like our Teuton is supply capped. Team North also has a bit of trade, but not that much. But man, what a baller move here. Did he delete? Yeah, he lost his castle, but or deleted it. I have no clue. So busy looking at trade carts. Oh no, oh god, we caught that on camera too. Oh my god, all of the cav archers from our blue Hun have just been destroyed. This is what I'm talking about, the The Ethiopian siege with torsion engines. Oh my god, they're so freaking good. What's the area of effect? 2 tile area of effect damage. Man, is Ethiopian siege powerful. I will definitely check on the YouTube shorts. Okay, Burmese elephants moving in. This castle's going to die. What's red sending to fight this? A few halberdiers, okay. And now blue is back with a vengeance. Holy shnikes, this is a lot of paladins. 53 Hunnic paladins have just descended on his base. He's got 32 halberdiers. He's got 4 onagers being built. Now he's pulling the halbs out of position so he can surround them. Green here making a bit of a mistake, I think. Stick to your alleyways here inside your base. At least until you see a treb. And blue, no trebs for him. Red, no trebs. Team South has nothing but onagers to get rid of buildings. Team North, a bombard cannon, 3 trebs. It's 9 onagers. Oh god. Remember, the Teutonic paladins don't have husbandry, so they are not super fast. Oh yeah, I think Dave, I like Mem's the animation. I think it's either a like the explosion or the Titanic sinking, which always makes me laugh. I think this one, let's watch this. This is going to be awesome. Let's watch how many halberdiers it takes to kill an elite Teutonic knight. Oh, he got 3. He got 3 and he lost how much HP? 21. Oh my god, what a powerful unit. Little contingent of Ethiopian spearmen here, but now the paladins are raiding. This is a lot of paladins to raid your economy. But look at their HP, it's at half. Oh my god, numbers are not everything. You need 16 to kill 1, yeah. That makes a lot of sense. And look at their HP. It basically renders them ineffective. It's so weird. 16, 14 left. We'll leave that here. Oh, they're moving forward. If anyone can take on these elephants, it's definitely these Teutonic knights. Trade is being ransacked, but Teal feels comfortable enough to send his 44 trade cards. Oh, man. Yeah, exactly, your mom. Total and brutal domination. I love his animations. But he streams on Twitch, so he's got you know, that. I guess it doesn't matter, right? You just need the software to add all that cute stuff. These paladins running the hell away. Not sure they really got much done here. 19 kills for them, but I don't know. Total Khan, I will absolutely look that up once I'm done here because that sounds amazing. Look at this little wall off created by Teal, by the way, with a big gap here in the town center. Trade up in earnest for both teams. Let's look at trade cards. 47 and 30 makes 77. 27 and 46 makes 73. So literally 4 trade cards apart. Oh man. Taking a... Why are you destroying the forests? Teutonic Knights, man, only 5 kills. Send them into battle. More paladins streaming, but again, they're down 2,000 HP before they even reach. Oh, look at this beautiful row of trade cards just streaming past our screen. What a visual delight. Oh yeah, Spirit of the Law is like top notch when it comes to things like the mathematics behind this game. It is just absolutely incredible how much he knows and the detail that he goes into. It's just bonkers level good. Trade cards going everywhere. Trade cards going everywhere. A elephant chasing a paladin. Good luck with that. Maybe turn around and fight some of these guys behind you. But we'll leave the trade card decimation for now. Oh, our Ethiopian gets caught out again. I don't know who got the better end of the deal here. What is this, like 12 paladins for 4 siege? Maybe even more. This is where Caravanserai, by the way, would come in very handy. I get, in theory, these trade carts should never get caught by the Teutonic Paladins or the Hunnic Paladins. Both of them move slower than the trade cart. Unfortunately, trade carts do a lot of stopping and maneuvering, which I guess for like a brief second stops them from moving, or moves them at a different vector, and then the Paladins can catch up. By the way, where the hell is Green's army? Green is broke. His settlement is not that strong right now. Team North down about 50 villagers, about 75 army supply. And now the Ooey Gooey center is about to get cracked right open by these Hunnic Shrebs. These Paladins are trying to run away thinking there's something coming at them, but there is absolutely nothing coming at you. It looks like Team South is slowly taking this game. Score lead is incredibly high. Are they still in the trade route, by the way? No, they've finally been cleaned up, but how annoying. Take a look at how many castles have to be placed, and even those castles. Yeah. You know, this is a little bit annoying. I wanted to see a big battle with these Teutonic Knights. Although there's really nothing here that can take them on. Elephants, maybe with town center fire. And that juicy extra armor that the Burmese have, but... yeah, GG. I really would have wished we could see those Teutons, the Rootin' Teutons, okay? Bulgarians and Italians against Lithuanians and Portuguese. This might be bad for, excuse me, guys. Let's see who, of course, it immediately does the opposite. Okay, let's take a look. Lithuanians by True, Solara as the Portuguese, Italians by Frost Knight, and Bulgarians by Zayu. Ooh, tell me what you think. I think Italians are pretty much the dominant civ here, right? With the Genoese crossbow. Aw, that's adorable. 0 Elo. How is that even possible? Yeah, I think the Italians are going to dominate this, right? The Lithuanians have to... I mean, they have the faster halbs and the skirmishers. But really, if you're not going heavy cavalry as the Lithuanian, yeah, there you go. I don't know what you're doing in life. Portuguese as well might want to go cavalier until they get their castles up. And both of those just absolutely get wrecked by the Genoese crossbow. The problem for our teal Italian is that you need to get castles up to get those, and castles take a long-ass time. 200 seconds for one villager to build a castle, compared to 50 seconds for a barracks or an archery range. Aw, that's so sad. Yeah, your mom, I heard about that. It'll be very interesting what that once that patch comes out. We'll see. I mean, every patch that comes out, people say that it's going to change the dynamics of the game, but 70 changes is definitely a lot of changes for Age of Empires, and they didn't really introduce it gently, right? They kind of just shoved it in and said, hey guys, there's 70 changes. What is happening here with red? What is this interesting base formation here for True? Is teal okay? He's finally got his castle up. Genoese crossbowman on the way. Blue playing everything close to the vest. Oh yeah, the champions. I don't mind the quicker infantry upgrade times. Infantry very underrated, although in a pro level games they are fantastic at microing their infantry. Oh, look at red, knowing that his opponent's going to try to go Genoese crossbow, preempts him with those Lithuanian, like I said, faster moving with extra armor. Oh man, remind me. I get so annoyed when I forget the name of the Lithuanian upgrade. Which is the Lithuanian upgrade that gives them the extra armor? Is it hill forts or tower shields? Somebody in the chat, let me know. For some reason, my brain just is incapable. I might have to like write a little post-it note on my monitor here. It's just incapable of remembering which upgrade is which. Oh no, do not engage into here. I want to see a huge battle between Lithuanian Lechai and Genoese crossbows. I think that's going to be absolutely amazing to see. Okay, purple pulling his opponent out of position. Conics chasing. But they are not exactly the fastest unit in the game. We'll see what he can do here, what he comes up with. Tower shields, right? Yeah. I guess it makes sense to have like a shield increases your armor, but again, the addition of the word tower always makes me think infrastructure, and then hill forts makes me think infrastructure, and then my brain just like shuts down, and then it enjoys the ass whooping that Frost is about to get here. Oh my goodness. Remember the Black Forest games we watched a few days ago with the Viper and his Lechai? Or no, it wasn't the Viper and the Lechai. The Viper it was something else. It was someone else playing with the Lechai, and they were just absolutely destroying everything. Purple doing a tour of the world here, getting literally nothing accomplished. 2 kills while he's just circling and I guess wasting some time for some conics. But now his teammate joins him. They think there's trade. LOL. There isn't. Tower shields, yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, exactly, Kotalkan. It was a 3v4 with those freaking Lechai that just went north, went south. They were everywhere. It's just such a powerful unit, which is why I absolutely want to see a whole bunch of Genoese crossbows fighting a whole bunch of Lechai. And I might get my request. 60 Genoese crossbows, 28 Lechai. Let's see it. Let's see this battle. Okay, a little bit of a tango here. Red wants these skirmishers to gut any pikemen that move forward. But now that the pike are done, now that the condottieri are done, now let's see it. Let's see it. Oh my god. They killed everything but the Genoese crossbows. Man, are they good at killing cavalry. Man. They're just so damn good. Might want to help your teammate here with some reinforcements. Let's take a look. Looks like a big clash here. Conics. Oh, guys, save those onager shots for Purple's hand cannoneers. Oh, Purple sniffs it out. He knows what's coming. Immediately retreats. This is a lot of freaking hand cannoneers. Oh, 59. Has to be careful. I love the movement here by Solara. Luring the onagers into the castle firing zone. And then those castles absolutely wrecking them. Now they don't have to retreat, even though I wish they would have retreat so we can see them. This is annoying to watch little outlines. 60 Genoese crossbowmen still alive. Lechai count 41. Sorry guys, I know there's action here on this side of the map. It looks like it's a bit disengaging now. I want to see the Lechai charge into these crossbows. Let's see it. Let's see it. Oh my god. Oh, this is going to be so good. I don't know who takes this. Well, now the Genoese crossbows are going to take it because the Lechai are just basically wasting themselves on these pike. Oh, a disastrous engage here for True. What an absolute disaster. Beautifully played by Frost9 to lure the Lechai, and then out of nowhere a bunch of pike come in and basically tank, while the Genoese crossbowmen rip them in half. The game's only 2 per unit here. The conic, mounted, dismounted. Oh, they're slowly picking away at these hand cannoneers. Only 37 left, 35 left. Yeah, the Lechai are broken. They're just so ridiculously powerful. Any other, by the way, even that engage that they took here where they charged into a whole bunch of condottieri and pike, any other heavy cavalry unit would have melted in seconds. The Lechai were the only one I think capable of surviving, and he's rebuilding them. 33. How's the trade look? Not significant at all here, but Purple's got a bunch of trade cards. 19 already out. Yeah, they absolutely have to encircle them. Imagine Lechai did trample damage. It would just be game over for anyone and everything. Condottieri chasing these skirmishers who are trying to zone out these Genoese crossbows, but they're not succeeding at all. Now the Lechai have pivoted here. Oh man. Lechai v Conic. Backed up by, oh my goodness, Portuguese. Now remember, these guys have arquebus. All of these gunpowder units fire their projectiles faster and more accurately at targets. That's one of the cool things, again, about deathmatch. Again, if you're not familiar, if you're just joining us, I see a few more people in the I guess the chat room. We are watching deathmatch. Everyone starts the game post-Imperial with all of their units, all of their civ features already upgraded to the max. A whole bunch of resources, which means we get to see all the cool units in the game. The Lechai, the Genoese crossbows, more Lechai. There's a shit ton of Lechai here. Only 13 kills on them. A little low, a little low. Looks like Red is collapsing though. Built his base very, very extended. Very, very not condensed, let's put it like that. Krepos trying to do something here, but look at the one Conic. Look at the one Conic getting all the kills. He gets surrounded. Oh no. A sour end for that Conic. Kotal, I have been trying to find a water-based deathmatch game for the last week, and I just have not been able to. By the way, brilliant move here by Red, committing only a small amount of his Lechai, spreading them perfectly. Red is controlling them quite well, despite the really shitty engage he took at this side of the map. But yeah, again, I've been trying to find a water-based deathmatch game, and I have not been successful. Remember, guys, I don't really control which games these people play, right? They decide what they want to play. They decide. Oh man. Oh man. So if they play water maps, believe me, you guys will be the first to see it. Except, of course, the actual players themselves. They will be the first. Conic's moving in. Finally, Blue moving in to support his teammate, sensing that Red has been knocked down a little bit. But only 32 Genoese crossbows. Where are the rest? Why are they here attacking houses? Oh no, they have to retreat though. You gotta get rid of that castle. Conic v Lechai, not exactly a fair fight here. Oh yeah, Teal has been incredibly aggressive, and I love that he's following it up with static aggression too. The castles, would love to see some more infrastructure out of him. He's got the 1,000 wood, and now we've got organ guns finally out on the field at the 23-minute mark of the game. Oh, these hand cannoneers have to be so careful. There's only 10 of them left. And now Team South has entered the trade of Team North, and I think it's probably going to be a very quick GG. Oh my god, these Genoese crossbow. What counters cavalry better, Genoese crossbows or Kamayuks? Random shower thought. By the way, look at the trade for Team South. Team North as well, but this castle is literally the last line of defense. Or maybe second last line of the defense. There's a bunch of cavalry here. But again, even these knights, look at how quickly they melt. I mean, it was a good attempt here by our Lithuanian to go skirmishers. He read Frost 9 correctly in that he's going heavy on the Genoese crossbow. Condottieri would actually be pretty good against the Portuguese, right? They have that bonus attack against gunpowder, that extra bonus armor against gunpowder. Oh my god, oh no. Oh no. Or another thought. Condottieri using their speed, getting those trade cards. These paladins are not going to survive. There's way too many Genoese crossbowmen here. Look at how quickly, one by one, they're falling. Let's see who takes this engage. They managed to close the distance, though. Lechai, a few Lechai here. Okay, there you go. Surrounded them on all sides and wrecked them. 19 kills, and now blue is streaming what? Conics, Halberdiers into the firing line. This is literally like a firing line of Portuguese gunpowder units, and blue not standing a chance. Oh, that was an absolute massacre. Conics have to retreat. Yeah, I think teal, Frost 9 needs to send a few Genoese crossbowmen against purple, I think. Sorry, I said I think like 5 times in that sentence. Yeah, Brian, it's hard to say which one in this game, right? And now all the trade carts are running away. Do they have any? Usually they build a few markets in the center of the map. Here you go. In the eventuality that your extremity markets die. No, okay. Well, that's a surprise to no one, even though the scores are pretty damn close. Wow. Okay, that was a fun game. Oh, guys, we have Persians. We have Persians on the menu. Let's see if true is true to the civ that he picked. Or maybe it's random, I don't know. So red and teal are south. Oh, wow, it got him right this time. So let's take a look. Solara playing as the Japanese. As we said, Persians in blue by true. Frost 9 this time is the Ethiopians and the Celts. So we've got Celts opposite Japanese. So we've got the faster moving infantry against the quicker attacking infantry. Japanese also with the heavy cav archer that everyone seems to love going. Celts with paladins and siege, although paladins not very common. And now paladins coming out of our Persian, no doubt, as a placeholder while he builds a castle. No, he's building a market. One of the cool things you can do in Age of Empires is, or rather not in Age of Empires, sorry, in Deathmatch, is build a market right away and then just sell a whole bunch of resources for gold, because you know the prices are high in the beginning of the game. Let's see if blue does that. Let's keep an eye on his gold count once he finishes. Oh no, it stops at 89%. Oh man. Frost 9 being so aggressive, sniping all these villagers. I want to see the market go up. I want to see if he's first to oh man, the Persian paladins. Again, no special features. No, unique abilities. They're not cheaper. They're not, they don't attack faster. They don't have extra HP like the Frankish. But look at them. Fully upgraded, 180 HP with husbandry. Man, the Persians have a lot of options of how to play this game we call Age of Empires. Is he gonna get his market up at any time? Yeah, there you go. Take a look. Yeah, the second he gets his market up, he sells the resources. Not an uncommon strategy in deathmatch. Take a look. No one here has a market yet. I don't see a market anywhere here. How many siege workshops though? 5 for our Ethiopian. I guess he's anticipating elephants, and he is absolutely right. Our first incredibly chunky boy is out on the map. 620 HP. Look at this absolute beauty of a unit. I didn't realize they had tattoos on their asses. What is that? Some kind of tattoo on the upper leg. I didn't know the Persian war elephant came with a tramp stamp, guys. You learn something every day here. You guys, when I first self own here. How many 24 friendly fire kills. When I first started the channel, a few months ago, there were a lot of comments from people. Oh, you zoom in too much. You zoom in too much. Yeah, whatever. I might zoom in too much, might zoom in too little. Who cares? I love the detail of this game. Like noticing that the Persian elephants come with tramp stamps. That is just absolute knowledge that I want to have. Okay, let's see how our Japanese defends against this siege. I'm shocked he's going towers against the Celts. I mean, sure, if your Celt is going to go champion, but you're playing against the, what, the best siege civ in the game? One of the best siege games in the game? And you're going towers. And whatever, we'll see how it works. Remember the Cataperuto Trebs, they pack and unpack 4 times faster. Blue already has a backstab waiting. Red trying to get his market up. Teal as well. Yeah, Brian, I'm not surprised those trash wood-only crossbows. Look how powerful these war elephants are, how long they're surviving against these howls. Remember, they do a bunch of trample damage. What's their area of effect, actually? Let's take a look. 0.5. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I just love the details. I don't know, maybe I made a short where it was a you know, everyone's in a team game rushing to build armies and fight, and then I'm just standing and watching the berry bushes. Oh man, Kotal, you are right. Frost 9 is just not giving Blue a chance here. It is just incredible. Uh-oh. If without that Cataperuto, those Trebs would be dead. It definitely does look like it's over, right? Although Blue, castle in the middle, building 2 more castles in the back. How are his resources? Not great. He's got so much wood. I'm shocked he's not building 500 archery ranges and just trying to go, like you're saying, commander and crossbows. More and more streaming across the map. Look at that, 12,000 wood. Not a single archery range. Yeah, true, not really. I mean, let me know. I don't know. Is that... Oh, God. This Celtic siege so powerful, but red is now being pushed back. Zayu, though, with 4,000 gold, should be able to stabilize quite well. Solara and Frost 9. I'm gonna try to find but he has to. Hi Dylan, glad you could join us. I would say elephant bros, but 4 elephants, a bunch of them are just hanging out in the middle of the map. I mean, look at that. What a cool unit. Waddle, waddle, waddle. I didn't even know its tail had a little thing at the end of it, so that if it shakes its ass, it still attacks units. Maybe that's how they do trample damage. I mean, our Celt doing what he can, but these... I'm gonna retract my statement about the Yasama towers. They are keeping red at bay. They are absolutely doing the job that's necessary, and they're managing, because they fire so many more arrows, managing to stop these onagers. Teal giving his opponent a little bit of breathing room, pivoting west rather. There we go. Look at them running over hills. They've taken the hobbits to Isengard, and their showtells are being sent to bring them back. Look at them. Oh my God, he is about Blue pinging purple, saying you are about to get rear-ended by a whole bunch of infantry here. Okay, choosing to go for the farms. An immediate emergency castle, towers, house, wall off, more towers. Showtells, remember, are so freaking powerful, but so freaking weak. 50 HP and base armor of 0 and 1. Blue playing a bit of a decentralized game here. Come on. Are you really building a lumber camp with 8,500 wood in the bank? Oh, Celtic Siege. Way too good. Way too good against these slow-moving. Even with Mahoots, they are incredibly slow. Although I think faster than the Teutonic Knight. No, just 0.02 slower. Yikes. Yeah, purple has to hold the line here. Not too sure what blue is doing with the with wood. I guess now he wants to build archery units, crossbows, but there's no archery ranges. Army supply 60 to 100, villager supply 150 to 240. Team North looks like it's really just a matter of time here. And now he's engaging into Yusama. Beautiful defense here, by the way, by Solara. Also, I think at some point, one of the top 5 1v1 deathmatch players, according to AoE Insights. I don't know what he's patrolling with elephants while his base is getting ransacked. Finally bringing out some of the heavy hitting units. Continuing. 11 villagers on wood when he's got 500 food in the bank to build paladins and elephants. A few converted elite war elephants turn on their former teammate. They are angry at that mining camp. They do not want him getting any gold. And now cav archers are in the trade route, but the trade is not yet up. What is up is a whole bunch of villagers. Look at the kill count. You think less than a minute? That's optimistic. Oh man, 61 kills on these guys, and that is exactly what Team North needed. Purple though needs to maybe come in here right in the center and take out these reinforcements. He's got the fastest unit on in the game right now, I think, this the cav archer. I again don't understand what True is doing. He's got 12 villagers on stone, 8 villagers on wood when he's got 8,000 wood. Okay. Siege onagers shooing this away. They did their job. 60 plus kills. What does red have? Red has no army though. You can have all the onagers in the world, all the rams in the world, but you've got 12 halberdiers. And this is very interesting because blue is basically dead. He's got no resources. He's got 10,000 wood. Why does he have 10,000 wood? Build archery ranges. So we're gonna see a nice pivot here, I think, by purple to the north, because look at this slow moving Ethiopian tide. Am I like, guys, am I missing something? Is there a reason he has 9,500 wood, 11 villagers on wood, and no gold? I must be missing something. And he has to be building barracks. Okay, good thing for purple is that Frost 9 is engaging into his strongest, the strongest point of his base here to the east. If he had engaged down here, all of this infrastructure would be destroyed. But here there's a castle. There's how many towers? 8 towers in the immediate vicinity. Any trebs? He's got 5 trebs. They are moving north. Cataparuto trebs. What is this one treb shelling away? Oh, they found Blue's hidden castle here in the center of the map. Not exactly quote-unquote hidden, but undiscovered, let's say. Yeah, Dylan, me too. I've been made fun of in how much I want to see Shotel warriors just swarm everything. What are you building now? Oh my goodness. You're the Persians. You have crossbows that are basically trash. Build the crossbows and you'll kill everything here. Imagine 50 crossbows show up here. Fully upgraded, by the way. All of the upgrades at the top right of our screen. Oh, is he 2.1 in RM? That's, that's pretty damn good. Okay, purple has lost his castle. These towers are slowly going down, but it's giving him a good amount of time here. They're not going down very fast. Where are these 7 trebs, by the way? Oh, look at them hidden amongst the archery ranges. They do fire 33% faster onager shot as well. But now red looks like he's pushing out. What is blue building? Bombard cannons. Well, yeah, I mean, he'd get out 50 crossbows, and then the Ethiopian would go with their foot archers, which would absolutely shred those crossbows. But in come the Shotels. Out go the Shotels. I got very excited, started stutter pronouncing. Oh, look at that. Look at the tramp stamp on the elephant melting into the ground. I love it. What's in here? Oh, man. If only you were the Goths. What an absolute nightmare situation here for Solara. His teammate. I mean, I don't want to say misplay. I don't like being super duper negative, but yeah, look at his resources. In theory, Team North should have won this. Look at their resources. I mean, just based on resources, right? Frost9 is broke. He's got some trade, which our Japanese player did an amazing job gutting. Oh, never mind. Zayu's got 5,000 gold. I guess that's what happens when you don't really build an army. 49 army count. His teammate 85. Wow. Oh, yeah, it's absolutely a... that was brutal. Let's keep moving here. So the same players. Oh, we've got some more finesseful civilizations here. The Magyars, the Cumans. So this is going to be Team West. East. So let's see, Frost9. I'm interested to see Frost9 play the Britons. Let's see how he handles that civ. I don't know why I keep starting at half speed. Very finicky civ. Have to be very careful with your units. Byzantines, okay, not finicky at all. Magyars and Cumans. Step Lancers, Step Lancers. Man, and this time, by the way, guys, we have Solara in purple spawning opposite Frost9. So we have the two best players from last game squaring off, and we have the two weaker, let's say, underperforming players from last game squaring off here as well. Oh, man. I think they picked the teams. I think this is part of Assassin's Cup. I'm not 100% sure, but... Oh, he's trying to get up so many castles. Step Lancers are just gonna... Yeah. They're gonna need to be walled off against. But remember, they can reach through a wall if they're right next to it. They do have that +1. Look at that. Range of 1. Okay, we've got what? A band of paladins and heavy cav archers from our Magyar. Man, the Magyar cav archer so good. Extra range, extra attack. Look at that armor. And look at purple. Look at the mini map. More and more. Remember, again, this is deathmatch. Everyone's starting here with all their text research, so step husbandry is done. Oh, sorry, I hit the microphone. Take a look at how fast these Step Lancers are produced. Man, that is just bonkers. Our Briton needs to get ranged units out yesterday. Okay, good. I'm glad he's going longbow. There's a tendency with Britons to go arbalest, which I don't mind. But go maybe in a random game, but in a deathmatch, you've got the resources. Go build castles, go build longbows. Camel's shooing this away. Surprised that True isn't taking this fight. Could easily win it, in my opinion, but let's see what happens. Oh my god, look at this. Oh, if ever there's a reason to love deathmatch. And by the way, cheeky, sneaky Cuman run by force here to the back. They'll only get one villager. And then they should all die. Yeah, look at that. Longbows out. Like I said, I'm very interested to see how Frost9 handles these longbows. He needs a lot more halbs, though. This is not enough halbs. 38 against all of this. 18 paladins, 48 step lancers. You need double this. You need about 60, 70 halberdiers if you want to survive what's about to hit you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh for purple. Camels moving in. Okay. Engage happening. Purple trying to confuse the situation with all these rams. Blue nowhere to be found, although I see a huge blue dot moving, blob moving down the side of the map. And here we go. Let's see. The last line of defense before the longbows get absolutely shredded is these halbs, and they melt. They absolutely melt, and now he's being 2v1'd. Oh, Solara. This is why I was saying the Britons are a very finicky civilization. You need to get, it's like, you need to be like Walter White cooking his meth. You need to get the exact ratio right if you're going up against a stronger civ, like the Magyars or the Cumans that can put up these heavy cavalry units. These halbs are going to do a good job, and I don't know, there's not enough halbs here. Actually, with the longbows, this I absolutely hate. Your longbow has 12 range and you move him within 5 tiles of your opponent, but red can no longer reinforce. He is being swamped at home. Luckily for him, he extended kind of backwards towards his teammates, so this northern part, there's no infrastructure here to die. You know, Dylan, I actually have an amazing bolognese recipe that I have, that I found. I shouldn't say I have, that I found. And it actually has a little bit of cumin in it, and it makes it taste really good, but I think that might be the only recipe I have that cumin in. Now, okay, this is a better ratio, 56. Like I said, 60 to 70. And there is nothing I think the cumin can send at him now. What am I saying? The cumin. Yeah, the cumins. Sorry, my brain. I had a brain fart. I was thinking about the Magyar force up here. What is red doing to respond? Army supply for Team East. Somehow, Team East being aggressive on literally half the army supply. How are they putting on all this pressure? I guess purple has no army? No, take a look at our Britain. 170 army supply. He has perfected it. He has absolutely, yeah, Tex-Mex cumin is actually, yeah, that is, this is deathmatch. Britons played perfectly. Throw in a few onagers, maybe a few more trebs with Warwolf. 5 trebs. His army supply is massive. And now there's going to be nothing these guys can do against us. Look at these longbows shelling away from 12 range. 75 of them. I mean, he's lucky that red came in here. Man, Frost 9 yet again. Shoving into the center, into the guts of his opponent's base. This castle isn't going to go up, but red is in a bit of trouble. There's a huge amount of army here. What is that? About 90 army supply? Right on top of blue's of red's base. Oh, cataphract, no. Oh, I don't like this, but we'll see how it goes. And that's the thing about the Britons, right? You can attack like this, you can engage into your enemy, you can push them back, but the Britons, I've said this before, they're just missing that kind of like heavy unit that can demolish structures. They don't have siege onagers. Their trebs are great, but fire slow. If they had oh god, a random onager busts out of the and this is what I'm talking about. They're fantastic, but they've destroyed what, like 4 buildings at this point. Another one going down, but how long? That meanwhile, look at that. Look at our Magyar with paladins, with even Magyar Hussars, as trash as they are. Attack on a 14, and let's see. The Byzantine is making a final charge with 50 cataphracts. Let's watch the mayhem here. Oh man, the HCA and Kipchak support doing an amazing job. 74 kills, but all of the melee units are done. And take a look, it's been 2-3 minutes, he's knocked down 3 or 4 more buildings. Yeah, the Britons just, They're just missing that heavy unit. Now he finally has 2 onagers. Their towers, I mean, yeah, amazing. They're pushing purple back. Blue returns with a vengeance. 81 kills on these range units. He knows his opponent is being put up against the wall. He has to get something done. The clock is literally ticking. Trade starting to go up for Team West. The cataphracts are good against infantry. Basically everything else, missing that last attack upgrade is just so annoying. But against the infantry, we saw them just how well. I mean, if the cataphracts were fighting this army, for example, I think they would absolutely wreck it. That being said, he's not fighting this army. Sorry, I think I made a huge mistake. Oh my god, sorry guys. And my brain is like, why are there Magyar Kipchaks? And then my brain says, oh yeah, you're an idiot. Because they can build them in their castles. Because all the techs have been researched. Man, purple is being picked apart. Solara here is supply capped, but he's got 106 villagers. Needs to kill a few of these villagers. Look at his trash resources. He's got enough to build a huge amount of trash resources, but not a lot of gold at all. Now red pivoting here. This might be the nail in the coffin here for purple, who for some reason at this exact moment decides to send 37 paladins to the complete opposite end of the map. Horrible attack rounds out of these onagers. They die immediately. Oh yeah, no, don't get me wrong. There's nothing worse in this game than coming up against a 12 range longbow shelling you from half the world away. Oh, they're on move command. They're on move command. Oh man, he lost a bunch of them for nothing. And the Britons are deadly. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they're not like an amazing civilization, but they're finicky. But again, they just lack that. Let's put it like this. If Teal was busting into the base like he is right now, but with Teutons, he would be over here right now. He would be knocking down this castle at the moment. He wouldn't be at this stage of the map. But here we go. Magyar Hussars, heavy cav archers reveal themselves. Let's see it. Yeah. I would absolutely love, by the way, to see a game between Frost 9 and the Viper on Deathmatch Arabia like this. Although I guess this is Runestones. Okay, circling, not really getting anything done, heading straight into these juicy Byzantine castles. Infrastructure being cleared up. This purple castle is going down. And now Frost 9 has a bit more of a reasonable army supply of 114. Although again, that 170 that he had, absolutely epic. What is going on here? What is this? I think they thought there'd be so much more trade. So far, these games have been hilarious. Both 2 or 3 games already, they think that there's going to be a lot more trade than there is. And you see now the longbows. Take a look. They're basically doing nothing to the HP. Okay, never mind. The Treb helps out. But this is a 61 army supply that's not really being... Uh-oh. Here we go. He might get swarmed here. His army supply isn't 170 anymore. It's 114. The Halbs going the wrong way. The Halbs are going the wrong way, but... Ugh. I want to see that again. Sorry, guys. I hate rewinding, but... I want us to watch what Warwolf Trebs with blast damage and blast radius are capable of doing. There's 21 units here. Oh my god. Those Britain Trebs. Those Britain frickin' Trebs. And now he's gonna get swamped. He's gonna lose anything that's not inside a tower. And by the way, Not to be a hater or a doubter, but it seems like the game is slowly evened out. Army supply very much lower for Team East, but our Britain has now been pushed back. Not too sure Blue should engage into these towers. This is a lot of paladins he's wasting, but okay, this might be GG here. Only a few camels. What does our Magyar have? 44 paladins. Where is he sending them? Yeah, a huge bada boom. If this was Mem, there would be that big explosion graphic. Man, Warwolf Trebs. I love, by the way, that there are unique upgrades for Trebs now in Age of Empires and Definitive Edition. Teal pinging to the center of the map, telling Red, hey, you're about to get hit by a, what is this, 30 paladins, 14 Magyars, 52 army supply of lethal, quick-moving Magyar. Oh, man. Yeah, Nathan, that is a lot of towers, but they're not Yasama towers. So they did the job temporarily. How are they going to handle this? I don't know that the right move here is to go after trade. If they knew that there is no trade... Oh, man, look at how much damage 8 Cav Archers can cause here. Now there's no trade. This is all the trade that's left here for Team West. Team East... slowly stabilizing. Villagers count identical, basically. Army supply just a little bit further down. Purple needs to stabilize, though. He can't pull a Persian from last game and just disappear. Oh, this is going to be absolutely nasty. The scores are closing in. They were up about 3,000 points. Now they're only down up about, what, 1,300? Camels in to save the day. And just as I get excited about a possible extension of the game, Red comes in with these amazing Byzantine cheaper camels and just shreds anything and everything in his path. Oh, man. One very irate camel chasing down trade. Although with a 9 attack. Oh, God, and now our Britain is in real trouble. He's got no halberdiers. Towers are not going to do jack against 7 pierce armor, firing 1 arrow. Let's zoom out. Let's watch the absolute chaos here of purple and blue. Where's purple going? Finish the job. Any trebs for Team East? No, they need something. More and more camels streaming in. This is a... Oh, yeah, you're building palisades, blue. You only got 270 stone. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. How many paladins is this? 40 paladins against 53 camels. Oh, what a beautiful arc. A feigned retreat here by blue and purple, drawing these camels into the arrow fire of the Magyar heavy cavalry archers. Brilliant move. Absolute epic. Camels have absolute dog shit armor. 0 base armor. What an amazing move here by blue and purple to get as many juicy possible shots off as they could while keeping their paladins alive. And now the camels are running into 2 castles. Yeah. So bye-bye camels, but... What was the line from Princess Bride when Wesley... I'm not going to say spoiler alert because the movie's like 50 years old, but when Wesley is doing the cup, the poison cup challenge with, oh God, Vicini? And he says, "Fool, you've made a classical blunder. Never engage in a land war with Russia, and never try to outsmart a Sicilian. My God, rule number 3, do not go trash war against a Byzantine." 85 camels. 77 of them here. What can blue possibly do against this? Oh, they're so close to the trade here. Once these longbows... I mean, there's a little nook here, actually. next to the edge of the map, next to the terra incognita here, that these longbows can enter into. Okay, he's trying to do exactly that, but in more of the center position. Oh, let's see a big freaking battle. Okay, purple halberdiers sacrificing themselves to accomplish literally nothing. 59 camels left. Magyar HCAs need to get on that high ground, start using that 25% bonus attack. And where are the Britons now? Is this enough? Yeah, this is definitely enough paladins to swarm over this. But the Solara might have, rather Frost 9 might have overextended here. There is not a lot of static defense to support these units. Purple might just want to delete some of these buildings and engage right into these Briton units. Oh yeah, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Yeah, the six-fingered man. Amazing movie. Yeah, our Britain's in trouble here. But camels have finally closed the gap. 36 HCAs are left, but there's a bunch of paladins. Holy shit, he just lost so many camels. Look at the killing field here. Oh, man. Red throwing so many camels away. Not really producing many more, only 5. Purple pushing back here. They have backed Team East into a corner, and the claws have come out. Look at the Magyar pushing back the Byzantine. Look at the Cuman holding the ground against the Britons, slaughtering anything and everything that moves. But is it too little too late? Look at the endless reinforcements from both teams. Army supplies only 37 apart. Villager count not that different either. Trade up and running for Team East. That is the saving grace, but this little parade push of, okay, yes, perfect move here. Grab the reinforcements. Oh, you could have grabbed another Treb maybe, but in come the camels as well. Oh man, it does seem like the Britons have got this, especially if they can insert longbows into the trade route. For now, though, army supplies getting closer and closer. Actually, no, not closer. 40 now instead of 30, whatever it was a second ago. Oh, that Byzantine reinforce. Forces are gathering. Paladins are moving out. How's their HP? They're down about 800 HP. Not terrible. Frost 9 supply capped. Let's zoom out. Apologies if you're watching this on a phone or on a smaller screen, but there's just so much chaos at this corner of the map. All 4 players have focused on this part. Blue looks like he's gonna slam into the reinforcements here. A real battle of the 4 kings happening right now. Oh, these Magyar Hussars have to be careful. Longbows will shell away at them slowly, but again, they're on the high ground, abandoning the high ground. Oh, they're gonna get sideswiped by these camels. Yeah, now that they're in the trade, it's basically GG. Their trade is completely unmolested. It's completely open, completely up and running. 117 kills. 65-inch QLED, man, ain't that the dream? Okay, wow. Woo. Let's look at the trade. It couldn't have been that much. Yeah, not a huge amount of trade. Oh, look at this. Look at our Magyar. 31,000 resources donated to the Cumans. Our Britain, not surprising, to the Byzantines. That's how we got all that camel money. All that heavy camel. Oh, 953 kills. Yeah, and this is what I mean. Take a look. The Byzantines missing that last melee attack upgrade. The Britons without that heavy umph unit. Just so many fewer kills. Even the Cumans, and the Cumans themselves are not such a heavy hitting civ. Although there's, yeah, maybe they are. Wow, what a hard-fought game here. Do we have one more? So that was basically the last of the 2v2s. I think we saw the bottom one with LSD. So we might have 1, 2, 3 games left. And then this I'm saving for later in the week, this 7-part series that was part of the Assassin's Cup. Okay, Frost 9 is back. Daywalker, Hydra, the Botanist, okay. Robin, which is, I guess, the Jerry of the deathmatch world. Let's see. What are the teams? Green, red, and purple. What do we want to call them? Team... Let's call them Team North. Okay, let's see what we're working with here. Daywalker as the Spanish. Hydra as the Malians. Greedy. Kudos on this very bizarre use of letters and numbers and whatnot. But I believe that spells out greedy. Botanist as with the Bulgarians. Robin is the Tatars. And the Burmese by Frost 9. Okay. Scouting already happening. Villager snipes attempted. So Tatars and Malians in the center position might be pretty good. Remember, the Malians get that whole Farimba thing, making their camels attack on the... How different are these than Byzantine camels, by the way? Look at that. 7+7 versus 7+2. The Tatars, an incredibly fast civilization. So having these two civs in the center might make for an exciting game. I don't want to jinx it. You know, if I say it's going to be an exciting game, it's going to last like 5 minutes, but let's focus here. I'm going to take a sip of water. I'm going to mute my microphone for literally a few seconds, guys. Absolutely no reason for you to hear me drink water. I'll be back in a sec. Okay. Hydrated, voice replenished. Greedy, selling every ounce of food that he can to get that gold. Look at his gold, 11,000 gold. And what is he building with it? Not a single stable, despite the fact that he has the chunkiest elephants, non-Persian elephants in the game. The old pothead elephants of 420 HP. Instead, he's going Halb and Arb. I mean, okay. Let's see, is his plan to just outlast his opponent when it comes to resources? We'll check in with him now. The Tatar's slowly reinforcing, but reinforcing with Halbs. Okay, so purple is obviously going to get pushed back here. Not too sure what he's doing. Farimba camels are going to be fantastic against the Conics, but the siege and the Halbs are going to be a problem. Would have loved to see the Burmese spawning opposite the Vietnamese. Canna Fantas. Very funny. Okay, Farimba over here. Tatars over here. Green building infrastructure on both sides of the map. I love it. Absolute boss move here to reinforce both teammates. And again, you know, we saw this in another game where the Vietnamese went rattan archers against the civ that has no archers. I don't know that you necessarily need rattan archers when you've got arbalists, right? It feels like kind of I don't know. It feels weird to me to include both of them, as opposed to, again, not going elephants. Conquistadors, though, making quick work of these elephants. Needs to make a little path here for your halberdiers to get through. Hi, Atlas. We've been waiting for you. We're just missing Damon. I hope he watches this after. But yeah, our Spaniard is kicking ass here to the right. Yellow and green are engaged now in a fight. You do not want to take this fight, Tatar, unless you have the high ground, maybe. Other than that, these Malian camels are absolutely going to wreck him. Economy starting to go up. Lots and lots of town centers being built. The Conics are here. Some terrible, terrible onager shots here are just absolutely wrecking. Oh, that was disgusting. How many kills on these conquistadors? Must be like 1 million by now. 75. Yikes. Burmese battle elephants, extra armor, but extra armor not going to do much against a conquistador. Yeah, Titanic time, right? And guys, this is what I was talking about last game. In case I haven't harped on this point long enough and beaten the horse to death already, this is what I'm talking about the Britons missing. Oh, how many kills on these guys? 81 kills on these onagers, but 25. A quarter of the kills are friendly fire. Onagers, siege onagers, conics. Look how quickly they demolish buildings compared to Frost9's push, the game that we just saw. Man, how do you deal with 50 conquistadors just shelling the hell out of your base, backed up by bombard cannons, siege onagers, trebs, and then regular onagers? Because you know, why the hell not? Conic comes into the wrong neighborhood, takes a halberd to the back of the head and dies. Oh, Purple tried to bring out an onager of his own, but look how quickly this army is just demolishing this building, these buildings. Conic's chasing anything and everything. The botanist here, I don't know if these Elos are correct. To the right of our screen. Uh-oh, don't let them close the gap though. Mind the gap. Hide behind something. Okay, Frost9's endless stream of elephants. He's going up to 22. Backed up by these Tatari cav archers, is starting to wreak havoc on our red Spaniard. Green has come in to help. I like Gebettos, but they don't have any good attack bonuses. So they're pretty quick. 1.38 is ridiculously fast for an infantry unit. But again, no real attack bonus. Let them try to go and snipe these Bulgarian heavy siege onagers, right? Red has been pushed back by a combo of Tatar Burmese aggression, or maybe counter aggression. Frost9 needs to get some kind of siege up. He's got 3 bombard cannons. I don't see them anywhere. Where are they here? I mean, they're here. Oh, there they are. Dave, I really do want to cover Nations Cup. I can tell you I'm not going to cover it live just because I'm just way too new to the scene. And yeah, I'm just too new to the scene that I don't have the gravitas to cover something like the Nations Cup, but they play the games publicly and the games are available, so I will definitely cast them after the fact. I'm just waiting for a little bit of extra time here to put all these things together. I'm starting to get yeah, as you guys saw in the beginning, the Assassin's Cup. I've downloaded those games. I'm very excited for the final. So apparently, tell me if this is common, because you guys in the chat have probably more experience with these tournaments than I do. The Assassin's Cup tournament, they have a winners and a losers tournament, and then the winners play the losers at the end. Is that normal in Age of Empires tournaments? Oh, Sweden versus China would be epic. By the way, Frost 9 is from Sweden, so I wonder if he's in Nations Cup. 2100 Elo is not bad at all for random map games. Yeah, it's not normal, right? I guess it's just the way I've never seen that before. So right now we're waiting for the finals, or I'm waiting for the finals of Assassin's Cup. Trade up and running for Team East, trade up and running for Team West. But look at Purple's base. It looks like Blue just took a big chunky bite out of it. There's an entire area here that's completely open, and Green is taking his teammates' resources. Oh, the loser bracket is everywhere. Okay, okay, got it. But do sorry, maybe I didn't explain my question properly. I know there's usually losers brackets, but do they fight at the end of the day the winners of the winners bracket? Like, does the winner of the losers bracket fight the winner of the winners bracket? Is that common in Age of Empires? Gebettos, again, such a fun unit. And now everyone's given up except Purple. Okay. Team South victorious. Frost 9 doing Frost 9 things and just busting his way into his opponent's base. Same thing by the botanist, using that heavy siege to just demolish. Absolutely surprised that Greedy didn't go elephants. Oh, I see, Dave. Okay. Okay, makes sense. Makes absolute sense. So, guys, we have 2 more games left. Ooh, Dravidians, Incans, Bohemia. Oh. No more Frost 9, but Hazi's back. So, red and green are going to be Team South. Oh, we're back on Serengeti, guys. One fun thing we discovered about this map, where is it? These buttes. You can't see units behind them. There's no outline. Super fun. We'll see if that plays a role in anything. Incas spawning with their free llama. Building barracks. Bohemians to their right by Fuffa Favorite. Hazi is the Dravidians. That could be fun. And the 2 bushes here tell us that we are witnessing Westbrook playing the Gurjaras. The Hoang. He's been doing the Hoang push all night tonight. He has just been absolutely doing the Hoang push. Eagles. Incas are my least favorite eagles, the ones with the extra armor. Mayans, my favorite. El Dorado. Garland Wars, Aztecs, my second, and then the Incan one. But I don't even think the Incas really need eagles here. You're going up against a Gurjara. Might be difficult if they go Shravan. It's hard to say. Let's see what the hell our blue player is doing. Camels. Okay, I mean, you got Kamayuks you can go. But if you go Kamayuks, he'll switch potentially into Chakrams, right? So we'll see how the dynamic plays out. I think we're going to get to see a lot of different army compositions out of these 2 players. There's a lot of fluidity here in terms of build orders. Purple building a very strange set of buildings in the middle of the map. But he is Dravidians. He is moving forward with the Woots Steel Champions. They are basically Lechai on 2 legs. And how many of them is he building? Oh my goodness. 90 champions. Look at the castles going up all over the map for all the players. What is our Bohemian going? War wagon, baby. Hide behind it. Hide behind it, halberdiers. Dravidian elephant archers with their quicker attack. That can't be all he's building, right? Oh my god, it is all he's building. He's saving all his money for Hafnitz as his Fuffa Favorite. I mean, Hafnizas could be able to wreck these elephants if enough shots go off, but Purple, why are you not moving? Why are you taking this engage? Oh, I know why you're taking this engage, because you're doing a run by here in the back with 2 different clumps. Attacking house is not exactly optimal use for a champion. There we go, Kamayuks. These camels are not going to be able to engage. Oh, they're just going to melt. Although, there's enough chakrams here. Enough chakrams to chain. No, the camels still melt. Look at the Kamayuks. This is what we were talking about before, right? Dave, you got a bit of a taste of Jerry. And once you go Jerry, you never go back. I'm going to try to find more games with Jerry. I'm hoping to find some fun ones. But yeah, thanks for joining. Hope you have a good night. Or good morning. Good afternoon. Not enough mobile walls here for our Red Bohemian. But Hufnitsa's pushing everything back. Oh, not paying attention with the bombard. We'll lose it. What are you? Urumi Swordsman taking out Eagle Warriors. That charge attack does trample damage. It's such a powerful attack for such a small, tiny unit. Your mom, have a good night as well. This game and the next one, probably another half hour, I would say. If the games, there are no like 5-minute games, but I don't know beyond that how long these particular games are. I don't remember. This is a shit ton of Kamayuks. 90 Kamayuks. He's going up to 170 Kamayuks. But they have to be careful. Chakrams are going to absolutely demolish them. Put them in the rams. Use the rams as a distraction. Oh my goodness. I don't know who wins this. I mean, I do know who wins this. The chakrams are just absolutely wrecking everything. 26 kills already on them. Yikes. They are so good. And then comes a Dravidian to the side, but where's Purple? Do you have a single Treb? He's got siege elephants somewhere on the map. Okay, hanging out in the middle here. Bit of a vacation. Look at Green. The endless parade push of Kamayuks. We'll be able to take out this castle. One more chakram will be built, but how does he plan on engaging into 60 chakram throwers? Wow. That is a lot of chakrams. This is a lot of elephants being thrown away here. This Bohemian castle tickling away at their HP. Okay. Infrastructure. So blue's basically been dislodged from this part of the map. Has to retreat. Has only one more stop along the way for green, which is this town center and castle. And then all of a sudden, blue's entire base is exposed. Oh, the Kamayuks. The Kamayuks. And they're closing out on the chakrams as well. Oh, man. Oh, what a beautiful field of battle here. But numbers and chunkiness going to blue. Look at this. 10,000 HP of elephants. Not something that's easy to dislodge. Oh, it's so hard to fight into a huge chunk of elephants. And now purple is pushing into the side. Unfortunately for him, he's pushing into the side that has 2 castles here. Kamayuk come out. Kamayuk's dying. Okay. Remember, Bohemian units, halbs do extra bonus damage. So take a look at that. Against cavalry, against elephants, against anything and everything, 25% more damage makes them absolutely deadly. These Shravamshas are literally going to melt. Literally going to melt. Okay, Hufnitsas. Missing a lot, but enough to shoo this all away. Small band of units moving all over the map. What is our Inca doing? Okay, he's been dropped down to 31 Kamayuks. He's broke. They are circling the map. 1 kill for them. Shrivanchas are so fragile. Look at this. They're gonna the three of them immediately melt. This little wall up from the castle that was here a second, a hot second ago. Poor Kameyuk engaging into a billion HP of elephants and chakram throwers. I'm surprised he keeps throwing away these Shravamsha riders. I guess they can dodge the castle fire, but a lot of them are dying to these halberdiers. He's protecting these Hufnitsas pretty damn well. Yeah. Urumi swordsman, though, always cool to watch. Looks like the scores are very, very similar. Even though it looks like Team North has been wedged into a corner. But there's this to deal with. How is Green going to contend? Oh, he didn't learn his lesson the first time. Okay, deletes the siege workshop. Oh, and out come the onagers. Beautiful shots here. But target the chakrams. Target the chakrams. Oh, this is way too few Kameyuks. What an absolute abysmal loss of Kameyuks here. A nice attempt by Paladins. I like the strategy. The sneaking of the onagers, but not enough. And in comes the siege to the side here. Rumis as well are going to just absolutely wreck anything and everything in their path. Red has nothing here to defend except castles and halbs. More and more Kameyuks out of our green Inca. He's going meme build at this point, Paladins. It is not, you're not succeeding with these Kameyuks. Okay, but the elephants chase. The elephants chase a little bit too far. This is a good catch. 3,000 HP less. Fewer elephants. Oh, they're so good, the Kameyuks. Be careful, though. Okay. Shitty attack. Another shitty attack. And the onager falls. What is it doing? Attacking an innocent baobab tree. Okay, not a lot of chakrams left. The Kameyuks might actually be doing it. Might actually be able to get this. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Counter unit extraordinaire. But Dravidian elephants, Urumis moving in to sideswipe the Bohemian, but he's engaging into 3 different castle. But this is literally a Venn diagram of death here. Does purple have any siege? He's got elephants, but no trebs. And somehow these Kameyuks have breached this part of the base. The trade very, very close. Blue has to be very careful. What is he building? Chakrams and two-handed swordsmen and Shravamsha riders. Okay, I mean the chakrams could be good. You've got a bunch of castles in the back. And our Bohemian has to take the fight here against the elephants. These are not Kameyuks. These are just basic halberdiers with 25% more bonus damage. Oh, Shravamsha, so weak, but so good and under castle fire. Remember, the elite dodge 7 projectiles. Definitely a meme build. Definitely a meme build moving in with so many Kameyuks. 45 going up to 62. Trade, by the way, up and running for both teams, which I like. Hopefully we get to see a nice long game with more and more unique units, but now the Bohemian hand cannoneers are coming out. Ufnitsa is so damn good. What is it, 300 attack bonus against buildings? Yeah, 300, but uh-oh. Shravamsha's dodging literally everything thrown at them right here. This is a lot of ranged units, but enough to push them back. Kameyuks, how are you guys doing? Okay, attacking the trade route, moving in more and more. Chakram's doing what they can, but this is a lot of Kameyuks, and this is not a lot of static defense here. Yeah, blue needs to run away into behind a building or something. Oh, look at this ball of Bohemian gunpowder. Not exactly the most units. What are our Dravidians? HP very similar. Shravamsha's continuing to be annoying. Coming out of these stables here to the center of the map. Ooh, roomies. Remember, their charge attack also does trample damage. Look at that. And it's a big area of effect. 0.8. I'm starting to get worried here for Team North, though. It looks like their trade is going to get swiped here by this Incan aggression. More and more Kamayuks. Elephants making their way, but why is Purple not building any trebs? 3 castles are still up. This is a lot of castles out of favorite. Okay. Let's see how well he does against this castle now. Champion's pretty damn... What's their attack bonus against buildings? 6. So they're going to do a pretty damn good job. So many of them. But now, again, the trade is jeopardized, but it's given Blue enough time to amass how many chakrams? 37 going up to 44. They are going to shred these Kamayuks. They're going to shred this ram that's trying to take down a high-value mill. Oh, now the Shravamshas are inside the trade route, but they die immediately to Castle Fire. Oh, these champions still not able to get this castle. Castle survives with 25 HP and gets repaired. Wow. What an amazing hold here. Amazing hold by favorite. 25 HP. Oh, chakrams have to be careful. 25 HP on that castle and it still survived. Oh, roomies, what are you guys doing? Okay, bit of a stalemate. Blue has to be careful. Okay, not bad. Clear up the infrastructure, but he must have seen the trade, right? He knows the market's there. I'm surprised they're not putting pressure. They could win this game very, very quickly if they do exactly that. Instead decides to pivot. Purple's gonna see him coming a mile away, though. Castle still stands. Bohemian gunpowder shoving out. Dravidian infantry trying to get something done here. Infrastructure. Look at all this trade. Blue might want to delete a few of these houses. Where is Green going? I don't think Green realized that he had immediate and direct access to all of their trade. Instead, he's shoving into the guts right up the middle, taking a whole bunch of castle fire for nothing. Oh, he's gonna run straight into this castle as well. Kotal Khan, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Yeah, this might be the last game. I might also want to go grab some dinner. Wow, what an absolute last game, though. Oh, Kamayuks, be careful. Man. Our Green Inca really just, I don't know what what's the game plan? Just Kamayuks? You had access. Look at this lifeblood, this vein of money that you could have stopped. Oh, what happened here? Urumi happened. Okay, Green reinforcing the trade in a very interesting location. There's already 3 castles here. Not too sure why he's building an extra 4th, but he's got 1,200 stone. He doesn't care. The map has literally been cut in half from the west all the way to the east. Look at that. Just an insane amount of dead space. A DMZ for the players. Kamayuks have all died inside of Purple's base. No clue why he decided to go into there. Not a lot of trade, though, for Favorite and Paladins. What are their trade card counts? 40 and 42. It seems like lower, fewer. 42 and 46. So just a little tiny advantage here for Team North in terms of trade. Chakrams, Urumis, Shrivamshas trying to make something happen. Oh no, the Kameyuks are just lining up, unfortunately, especially when they clump like that. What a catch here by Westbrook to get these Kameyuks. Brilliant. And together with the Urumis, they're just gonna wreck them. Go get that Treb. Oh, okay, here we go. The Treb has finally discovered this. They have vision. They see the carts, the tip of the carts. Blue. Blue thinks he can hold this position, rebuilding the market right here. And looks like Hazy is being pushed back as well. Okay, good attack rounds. The problem for our Kameyuk, our Incan, you might have 54 Kameyuks. He's got 69 Chakram throws. So if you even clump them for a second. Okay, so far so good here for green. Only lost a few. Could have been much worse if they were, for example, in this formation. Oh. Yeah. They got the trade, right? Yeah, okay, this is why they GG'd. Where's the next closest marketplace? Did they not build one in the center? Yeah, they built one in the center. 10 gold only. Yikes. Oh my god, look at it. Look how close the two markets here to the south and to the north. No wonder it's only 10 gold. Your opponent's card is carrying 77. Army supplies very similar. Villager count very similar. But purple just had no ability to stop red over here. And blue, oh, I would have loved to see this. Look at this. 59 Chakrams against 41 Kameyuks. Would have absolutely loved to see that. Okay, I think that's a pretty good game to end it tonight. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. Maybe tomorrow we'll switch back to Black Forest. I am trying to find more mega random games, because I do want to watch and cast more water-based maps. And so I'll see. Keep your eyes out for the notification for tomorrow's video, but it'll obviously be Deathmatch, Rage Forest, or Mega Random. But I am starting, by the way, to bank a good amount of videos of very high Elo players doing clumps of games. I think they're practicing for tournaments, but they are playing like the Viper and Yo and Hera and MBL and Sebastian, and all these players are just playing, 5-6 games each. So maybe we'll just put on a bunch of sets of games and have fun with that on a 1v1. And yeah. But for now, you want to see more Mr. Yo? There's more Mr. Yo coming in the next 2 weeks. I have my lineup already ready, so I can tell you with some certainty, if you want to see more Mr. Yo, you are going to see more Mr. Yo. And yeah, GG to all these players, really. These so entertaining, these games. But again, would have absolutely loved to see the final battle here between these Chakrams and these Kameyuks. I suspect the Kameyuks will get absolutely shredded, but it is what it is. Thank you everyone for joining. We end the night on Serengeti. Let's take a look at the kill count real quick, see how blood-soaked these sands are. Oh yeah, real blood-soaked. What is this? 1,513, about 3,000 kills. Oh, the fun of deathmatch. Okay, guys, have a good night. I'll see you all tomorrow. And yeah, thanks to everyone for joining. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. Hit that like button, enable notifications. If you're not new, hit that like button. If you don't like what you saw, hit it anyway. Help me out with the algorithm. And I'll see everyone tomorrow. Have a great night.